Hey everybody, welcome to Elisa's Art Room. Today we're going to be working on our Alice in Wonderland junk journal. Y'all come in and say hi, let me know you're here. I am going to get you guys pulled up. And where's my journal? Way over there. So we are working in this Alice in Wonderland journal. And tonight we're going to do some belly bands, and we're going to finish up that zine I started last Wednesday. Yeah, I have to remember today's Friday, right? Hey Dawn, hey Lori. All right, we are live on Facebook. If you see the little red button at the top left. If not, it's a replay. And of course my kitty cat is wanting out already. So I'll have to let him out in a second. I'll do it in a minute. But I'm going to go ahead. I've got a couple people on here. Looks okay. How's my volume? I think it's okay. I didn't turn it up before I plugged my mic in, but I think they're separate. All right, so hopefully that is good. And I'm going to pull this camera up top. Okay, 1 second. See if I can get it to work right this time. It keeps, like, ever since I've tried to fix my iPad, it's basically showing my case. I think it worked that time. Twice straight. That looks straight. Get the light over there better. All right, let me let Kitty out. Sometimes I think that he honestly knows when I go live. He always wakes up and makes me let him out. Because he was sleeping before. Alright, so we've got the zine we started last week. This week. Earlier this week. Where's it at? This one. I want to finish this up. I did make a 12 one. I wanted to show it to you. I'm not going to do a tutorial on it or anything, but I will show it to you. I was watching some more videos on zines, and they actually have it like a 12 page, which I was like, that seems really difficult, but it wasn't too bad. I was kind of surprised. So these are the things I picked out to decorate with, but I'll probably pick some more things. But I'll show this to you real quick. So your 8-page zine is like this. It's got 8 pages, okay? And then the 12 is like this. It's the way it's shown to me is prints long. This is actually the front, so it's like that. I've just got a paper clip to hold it together, so that I could still pull it apart. But it's got 12 whole pages in there from one sheet. So I'll show you what it kind of looks like. There's tutorials on this on YouTube if you want to go watch tutorials. There are all kinds of tutorials for making zines, all different sizes and shapes, and it's actually kind of surprising how much there is. But in a nutshell, let's see. Look at it, it's such a mess. It looks very confusing when you look at it. It's like, oh, wow. That's a lot. But it's almost the same as the other one, with a slight difference in folding. If I can get this all together here. There. So, for this one, okay, you still got your 8.5 by 11. This is actually an A4, but whatever size you're starting with. Okay, you still make your folds the same, basically. It's folded in half, it's folded in half. The only difference is you just keep going and you fold in half 2 more times. I think 2 more. Okay, so, you know, it's folded in half long ways. It's folded in half this way. and then these are folded in half. All right, so you end up with 12 squares. And then you cut it. The cutting seems tricky, but it's not that bad really. You cut it basically in like an M, kind of. Some people say a W, an M, whatever, an S, could be anything. But basically you cut off of the top piece 3 across, and then the next one is 3 across this way, and then the bottom 3 across. That's your cuts. And then the tricky part is just folding it up, because you mark it out. On the video I saw, the diagram showed where everything was marked, so I numbered everything before I cut it. And then, so it's got back cover, front cover, 1, 2, where's 3? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then these are little tuck spots. Okay? And so basically, you start with your front cover, and you just kind of squish everything together in the way that makes sense. And I think that's the trickiest part, is just figuring out how everything goes together. That was hardest part for me anyway. Once I did it once, the second time it worked perfectly, and I didn't have any issues. But you have to kind of figure out what it does, and I think once you kind of figure out what it does, it makes more sense. But each one folds kind of like that. Okay, so then you've got all your pages, and then that last couple of pieces, what happens with those 2 pieces is they become the cover. So this one I wrote tucks inside to front cover. This is the front cover, and you just tuck it under there like that, and you glue it, and then you bring this one around and you tuck it over and you glue it. And that's basically how you make it. And then you can glue pockets and glue it shut and everything. But it's kind of cool. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. It's definitely, looking at it, it kind of intimidated me a little bit. But it really wasn't that bad. But I wanted to show you. I'm not going to do it today because it's too time consuming. So we're working on our journal. I did want to decorate the scene because we started it. So I do want to try to do that real quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but we're going to decorate it. So I had these little things picked out. These are some stamps, or stickers rather. And then I think this was going to be for my pocket. I think the second pocket. Did I want the card there? I either wanted this here or this here. Curious Filling Telescope. So this is page talks about her growing. So I think that this one fits there. Is the most logical. So that will go there. And then this altered card will go here in this one. It's not really talking about that part of the story, I don't think. But it doesn't really matter. And we're going to put some sort of a pull tab on it. Put a pull tab on that. What do we got here? We've got just a background paper. I don't know what I was thinking with that. No clue. And this is a keyhole and the little key. And then this says, every adventure requires a first step. So I thought she would look good on the front, which just does fit. So I'm just going to cover up what's already there. It's like a card and one of the little card people guys. I don't know what they're called. I really don't. Let me grab my other pieces out. Let's see. With the Prima. I don't know if I'm going to use the Prima or not, maybe. We have Stamperia. There's Stamperia. I was mostly trying to use Stamperia on this one. I do have words, but I don't know if any of them will work. And I have my words that I made somewhere in here. Just fun stuff. I have another Stamperia here somewhere. There's, I think that's it. All right, I think this is it. A couple of words. And this is a whole thing of words here. This I did as a freebie for y'all. If you haven't printed it, it's somewhere on my page. It's printed out if you're going to mess with any Alice in Wonderland stuff. All right, let's see what else we got here. What else can we put on here? So I like her. I just don't know if she needs something else there. Maybe. These are cute. Are they too tall? They're not too tall, but they've got these little tabs. That could be fun. If I have a blanker page, like one of these pages maybe. And they almost work like a little tab and maybe a tuck. Kind of serves two purposes. That might be fun. I probably have more than one of those, but I don't know. Let's see. Cards. Cheshire Cat. I might put that somewhere. I don't think I want to use these in this. Oh, there's the other one. Maybe. I don't want to use too much in them because then I won't have stuff for decorating my main book. I'm being stingy. I almost wish I'd bought two sets. They're not that expensive. The sets aren't. These little 8x8 pads. I kind of wish I had gotten the 8x or the 12x12 pad too, but I didn't. Could possibly tuck one of the cards. I might just pick one for a tuck. All right, so what's in this one? This is the stickers, I think. A lot of little pieces in here. So the door's definitely too big. Queen's kind of interesting, but I might use her in the main book. Maybe. Here's another key. What's this key look like? Oh, that's a better key. I like that key better. Maybe do that key. Maybe with that instead of this key. I don't like that key as much. There's a cake. She's too big. Twiddledee and Tweedledum. Are they too big? Nope, they fit. That could be fun. All right. Oh, there is a keyhole that goes with that too. We'll just switch to those. Why not? All right. Making a mess here. So much stuff. All right. I think that's enough to start with. So if I put her there, I feel like it needs something behind her or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Could possibly just do, what if I did like a mushroom or something? I saw several mushrooms floating around here. Where are they at? I feel like they're in this kit. There they are. More mushrooms. A couple mushrooms down there. What else is there? Is that a tiny mushroom? It's a smaller mushroom. There, that makes a little more sense. That one's kind of big. Let me see, maybe this one. Yeah, maybe. And then that should be good. We'll try to use him somewhere and her somewhere. Mad Hatter's adorable too. This is actually a really cute set. They're sparkly. They're not sparkly, but they shimmer. What is it called? Does it even say? Doesn't really say it shimmers, but definitely shimmers. It's almost like a foil, but not. All right, let's do that. That'll be cute. All right, so these are stickers. You think I can peel them? Maybe. Maybe not. We've seen how that goes. I don't know why stickers are always such a challenge for me. I'm going to try doing it that way. Is that the right spot? It always starts on the wrong spot, and then it just tries to peel the paper instead of the backing. It's like, I don't want the paper, I just want the backing. Why are you doing that to me? I think they should make these things where they, where's my pointy tool? It's here somewhere. There it is. They should make them with a little piece on them. And sometimes you can use something sticky and get them to start, but sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know if it'll work on this one. See, it's totally peeling where it's not supposed to peel. No, still doing it. So weird. All right, where's my sticky tape? Let's try it. Let's see if it works. I found it won't, but we're going to try. Let's see if I can get it to left. It's kind of left. Ah, nope. See, it still peels the cardboard. What? It says it's a sticker. I know it's a sticker. Yes, it says adhesive paper cutouts. So it's definitely a sticker. It just does not want to peel. I got that one to peel yesterday, or Wednesday, but I had to really fight with it to get the spot. Because even that just totally just peeled off everything and not just the sticker. Is that it? I think that's it. Look at that. See? It's a sticker. It just doesn't want to peel in the right spot. It's actually separating the backing paper. So weird. It's a very sticky sticker too. All right, enough fighting with that. We're just not going to put anything behind her. It's just going to be fine. I'm just getting her right below Wonderland, just below there. I'm not going to use glue because I think it'll be sticky enough. It's like once you get to the sticker, it's fine. Let's just get into it. I prefer to peel it off because mainly I'm more worried that the sticker will decide to release later. And then you'll have just your backing glued down. You know, and I don't really want that. Oh my goodness. This is a pointy tool. Let's try that one. Let's see if it will work. Okay. It's teeny tiny. I hope they stick well. I think they will. So if you have a really sharp pointy tool, it's a little better. Gotcha. Okay. Where's that last one? I lost it. Oh, is that it? That's it. I like stickers, but I really do not like fighting with them. And like I said, I saw one person that used tape and it just came right off, but I think it depends on the sticker. Obviously, these are not that easy. There we go. Awesome. Nice. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, here's our cover. Are you guys close enough? Let me zoom in just a little. Just try to remind me if I get out of camera. Try and stay in camera. Okay, so we want that, and then we want the second page. This was the one that talked about her growing, right? Yeah. So I had something growing. What was it? I don't remember now. I said I had that girl. I do have one of the stretchy girls. It's in LineDotArrow stuff, I think. Oh, it's also in my book pages. Because it was from this book. I don't know. I'll put something else there. I think I was going to put the girl with the curtain. That's going in the pocket. So that's the curtain. Because she's growing there, right? Because that door is really small. So she must have grown. And then we'll put the keyhole. Is that what it was? Does that kind of make sense? Should I have it here and here? You don't have to put a lot. Maybe. I'd love maybe a potion. I need a potion. I'm sure I have a potion somewhere. I'm sure there is one somewhere. Just don't know where. Let's see. We have a drink me. I could put that. I have lots of drink me's. I have some that I wrote too, like this. But we'll use these stickers. Why not? Alright, let's see if I can find a potion. You know, I think I might have saw one in the Prima stuff. Maybe I'll get it out of that. It doesn't quite match, but it's close enough. Nope. Let's look. I think it's in here. Clocks. Rabbits. A teapot. The potion was in a little bottle, right? With a label. Yes. I remember this. Oh, that's cute too. Ooh, I do like that. Do you know why I like this one better? Because this story says somewhere, is it this page? Is it this page? No, it's got to be this page. It talks about a gold key. I felt like it was this page. I'm looking. It's not a big deal, but yes. She tried the little golden key in the lock, and this one has a gold key. The other one didn't have a gold key. So we should use this one because it has a gold key, and that would go with this page. Why not? Is it absolutely necessary that it matches the story that I have picked out for that page? No, it's not, but it could be fun nonetheless. I'm going to ink it because it's got a lot of white. What is that? Is that part of it? It is. Don't know if I like this. Very bright white flowers. I'm going to tone them down. I don't mind the keyhole necessarily being white. We'll leave that, but I don't really want this edge white. Alright, put this here. I think it'll fit. Yeah. And then maybe something small over there. What can we put small? Maybe a drink me? Yeah, we'll do that. Try their door, open the door, fountain's head, orange small, I'm trying to see if it, I think that's when it says drink me. Is it drink me or eat me first? Y'all probably know more than I do, honestly. I don't know the story very well. I actually listened to it 3 times too. I just don't retain stuff, guys. This flower's cute. I should put it somewhere. Lots of mushrooms. This set here, this Prima set, has a ton of mushrooms. And also a lot of flowers. We'll just throw some flowers on there. That drink me seems a little like overkill. I wonder if there's a better one in here. Let me look. I never did find the potion bottle I was looking for. I know there's one. I remember seeing one. Oh, here's one with her holding one. Yeah, okay. I might use that. She's holding it with the little drink me label on it. We'll use that. These are not stickers. Never get her leg in there. You just got a tan, Alice. Now she looks dirty. She looks like she's been playing in the mud. Yeah, I can erase it a little bit. Making you all muddy, girl. Oh well. She has a little bit more of a tan than she had. I'm just going to put her kind of back behind these flowers. She can kind of stand on them a little bit. They might, I don't know if they're too big. Books or something would be cool. There's a chair. She'd have to stand on the chair. That wouldn't make any sense. What else is there? There's the potion bottle. I told you there was a potion bottle. We'll save it for somewhere because she's holding one there. Save it. I'm trying to find something that fits. I feel like the mushrooms are more for outside, but you know, does it matter? Not really. There's two of those. I must have two of everything. Oh, there's some books. But it's not quite right. It's got all kinds of stuff on there. I'm not seeing anything. All right, maybe not. All right, nothing there. I'll just use that, and then I'll use I'll keep the flowers. Why not? Flowers are pretty. They are pretty. We'll use them. Tone them down because this is kind of vintagey looking. So I'm just toning everything down a little bit. All right, we'll put this here still. Put her there. That works. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Okay, let me get where's my glue? Is that a sticker? That's not a sticker, right? Nope, not a sticker. Okie doke. Glue this first. These books are they're fun. I think they're fun to make. You can make them anything, so you can really have fun decorating. I'm not adding a lot of journaling space or anything. You could. Could add more pockets with like journaling pages or something. This one's trying to fall off of there. I bent it. That little flower in there, it's kind of fragile. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out where to place this. I'm just going to place it as close to the corner as I can get it. I'm debating if I want her feet behind a little. Maybe. Does it make sense? Probably not. We're just decorating. Doesn't have to make sense. Okay. I want you under or over? I'm going to put you behind it just slightly so it looks like your foot is right there. On top of that flower. Awesome. Okay. That's cute. That's cute. This needs, oh, it has a back. It needs something. You can try around in the corners. It might work. I'm trying to find my rounder. It's floating around here somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Oh, don't drop it. I think they'll round okay. Close. No, the rounder's not quite the right size, but good enough. I could trim it out up to that red spot, but I'm not going to bother. Okay, this goes in here, but it needs a little pull thingy or I will never get it in and out of there. Card maybe? No. What can I use? I mean, I could use a card, but I think I might use one of these pieces. I wish the hearts were the other direction. That would have been better. Do I have any with the hearts the other direction? Look at my scraps over here. Scraps. And this. I might use that. Let's see if I can get it to fold. I'm not going to put it that long, but although I could, actually it doesn't fit bad. I'll make it a tiny bit shorter. There you are. Just going to go just to there. Whoops, cut it straight. It'll look much better. There. Okay. Ink. A little bit of ink. All right. Which side? Yeah, we'll do this side. It's got a little like top there that's got a line. I think I'm going to try to get it on that line. Center it. That works. Oh. Either the line's crooked or my fold's crooked. Probably my fold. That'll work. Alright. So we got that. It's got a little backing spot for a journal on it. If you want it. These are just pictures. They look good. We could embellish them with something. What could I embellish it with? No, maybe those flowers or the mushrooms. Maybe the mushrooms. They got butterflies too. Butterfly might be fun. Not too big. All right, I gotta get some of this out of the way. All right, I'm gonna put this back in Stamperia. Oops. Get in there. I'm going to put all of these that belong, if I can figure them out real quick like. These are all stickers. Stickers, 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 stickers. We're going to use him, I think. Probably not her. We might, I don't think I might use these cards. I might use the non-sticker cards. Stickers. Oh my gosh, I can't pick it up. Cake. Sticker. Not a sticker. Sticker. Get in there. Alright. Close enough for now, I think. Oh, it was this whole pile. That's what it was. You go in there. I'll find out later. They're all mixed up, but it's not a huge deal. Alright, I think I want the mushrooms. Where are these? These are Stamperia. Do you see my Stamperia envelope? There it is. I'm trying to keep things as organized as I can. It's kind of hard to do when you're, working. But if I don't, it's just going to get a mess. I'll never find anything. Alright, so this has mushrooms and it has butterflies, which might work for these pages. So mushrooms and with this little caterpillar could be fun. And this is a tea party scene. Something maybe a little bit smaller. That's too big. Too big, too big, too big. Too big. Try and see if I have anything that will work. A lot of these are huge. Just put flowers. Is that a clock? Maybe. Just some leaves. And more mushrooms. Lots of mushrooms. I don't mind using the mushrooms. I don't know that I'll use them that much anywhere anyway. The flowers are cute too. It's not a good spot for the butterfly. It's so big. It's a chair. The chair would be good if there was something to put in the chair. I mean, I could just put the chair there, I guess. It kind of makes sense. What do y'all think? Should I put the chair there, or should I just put some more mushrooms? See if I have a page that will fit on. I think the mushrooms make sense with the hookah scene because there's some mushrooms down there. But this one could be the chair maybe because that is a tea party. There's nothing to sit in that chair. I mean, there's nothing. It's just an empty chair. I guess it's okay. Just insinuates, you know, it's a tea party chair. We'll throw the chair on there. See if I can kind of sort of ink it. Why not? And let's probably ink this. Very intricate. All right. And I know I'm covering up the writing. It doesn't matter. Mostly these are decorative. It's just supposed to be fun. Cards in it, I think. Is that what I put in there? Yeah, and a little writing spot on the back. So something for that, a card, I guess, would make the most sense. It's a 5. Do you think I have a 5? I mean, there's a possibility I have a 5. If I haven't used it yet. If not, I have a 9 of hearts. I mean, realistically, I probably have a 5 somewhere. Let's see if there's one here. There is not. Not there. It's possible it's already cut out. It's not a big deal. I might just use the 9. I don't know if I have a 5. I don't know if it even exists in the set. I don't think it has like the whole deck. Yeah, we're just going to go with the 9. Close enough. Yep, we'll go with the 9. All right. I guess I could fold it over. I don't have to fold it over. I could just set it like that. Fold it or just set it straight? I guess I'll just set it straight. It doesn't have to be folded. See how far it sticks out. Yeah, we're just going to use the whole thing. Think about there. Normally I'd probably put a little more embellishment on this, but it is going in this little pocket and I don't want it to. I still need to glue the bottom of this, which I could probably do, but if I'm going to share it, I didn't want to do it until I printed it. I'm not sure how I feel about the sharing thing though, honestly, guys. It makes me nervous. It makes me nervous that I'll infringe on some copyright thing. So I may not do that. I should have inked her. She's a little. I thought I inked her, but I guess I didn't. I was too concentrating on getting the sticker off. She's got a lot of white on that edge there. Let's see if I can get it just a little bit. Yeah, that's not too bad. Very bright. It was kind of distracting. It was so bright. There. Okay. We'll probably just glue it shut. All right, let's put this here for a, it'll be a tab and a tuck. That's a good spot for a tag and a tuck. So if I wanted to do that, I want the glue to be, I think, right there and maybe there. I don't want to come above that. Go ahead and ink it. And so I'm going to hold it where I don't want. So right at the bottom for there, but here, about here, I think. Just under. Just like that. And it'll just stick up just a little bit. And then something fun to put in there. Have that queen. I'll put these guys somewhere. We're going to put these guys. Gosh, I already used all the pages, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll put them there. Yep. All right, we'll put Tweedledee and Tweedledum there. I don't think that's what it's talking about, but that's all right. I want to use them. Why not? Oh, you know what? We're going to ink it first this time before we peel the sticker. That would make more sense. Get that white edge off of there. Okay, now peel the sticker. Come on. It's trying. Nope. Can't tell if I'm too far or not far enough. I have a feeling it's not far enough. Is that it? I think that's it. Let me see. Oh my goodness. No. I'm just destroying it. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Come on. This has got to be frustrating to watch too. There it is. It's so weird. It's literally trying to peel the backing in half. Look at this. Look at what it's doing. So it's trying to peel the backing in two pieces instead of taking it off. It's like, just don't do that. You need something to stand on. I'll find something for them to stand on. I'm not going to push their feet down. I'm just going to lay them there for a second. Where's my grounding bits? A whole thing of grounding bits floating around here somewhere. Where are you? Random stamped fabric. Grounding. What do we got in here? Should have something I can use. Oh, this is interesting. What is this? I'm not sure what it is, but it would work, I think. It's from some piece of paper I had tore apart. Right. Why not? It looks like they're standing on something. Get his feet back up. Kind of wanted it just barely under there. It's hard to do with one hand. There. Is that close enough? There. Now they're standing on something. These are just scraps of paper that I just save and throw in there. Labeled it grounding bits. All right, what time is it? We're okay. All right, so there's that. We need something to go inside that little pocket. I had those little cards. Let me see if I can find them. Where did I put them? All right, this goes in Stamperia. And that's where all the cards were. All right. I'm not crazy. My reality is just different than yours. That's kind of fun. Maybe. Wonderland is better when you are completely lost. I'm trying to see if there's any that fit more with that. I guess, I mean, that's too big. It's never going to go in that pocket. Well, these. Oh, there's another king, but we don't want the same thing. This is an off with your head thing. The queen. We should put the queen in there. I wish she was facing the other direction. We'll put the queen in there. We've got this guy too. We are all mad here. Bunnies. Oh, here's one the other direction. I could always just back her. Oh, let go. I'll back her onto something so that she can be the right direction. because I'd rather her face that way. Makes a little more sense to me. If we back her onto that. If we back her onto it, it kills the writing space. Does it really matter? I don't want to kill the writing space. I'll find a plain one somewhere. Alright, let's find something else to put her on. Or put her on something else. Maybe just a few cards or something. I don't have any heart cards. I'd rather have heart cards. Take 2 of these cards off of here. I was trying to keep one together in case I wanted to do a different kind of belly band with it, but honestly, I already have a belly band planned, so we don't need that. I don't have the queen though, so I wonder if I have a queen somewhere. Probably not. It doesn't have to be the Queen of Hearts. Just a couple of heart cards, I think. And I assume I don't have a Queen of Hearts in here. I don't remember seeing one. Which you would think there would be, but there's not. Alright, so got 7, that. We're going to back her onto something so that she fits in there. And then we might put this just as a background, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it's necessary, guys. Alright, let's just find something to put her on so we can figure it out. I've got some papers floating around here somewhere. How about doesn't make sense. This. Is it too busy? Find a spot that's not too crazy busy. It might work. I mean, I'm gonna cut this with the thing because otherwise it's gonna be crooked as ever. Grab it. Alright, Queen, you need to go there for a minute. I'm just gonna put you on here. I think we're gonna put on this rose. How set her on top of the rose. How tall? I don't have a lot of room, so. Alright, it wouldn't show the rose much. The question is, do I bother with the rose? Or just use something plainer? Rose coming out of the top looks better, I think. Alright, we'll do that. Let's do that. Alright, so I'm going to use these clubs. How deep is it? About there. Approximately there. Length. I'm just holding it up to the thing up there. Just gonna cut a little bit off of the length. Let's see how we look. Let's see. Will fit? Nope. I knew it was going to be tight because I put that glue so far down. That's the only reason. Honestly, I thought that tab was going to stick up higher, and I put my glue really far down, so. All right, that feels good. Is it too deep? No, it's not too deep. Okay. That'll work. Good enough. Get stuff out of the way. All right, Miss Queen, come here. I'm going to ink you up a little bit. It's taking longer than I thought. I want to get to my belly bands. This was part of the cover. I'm keeping it fairly simple because I want to make sure it goes in the pocket, otherwise it won't go in there. It's kind of tight. Make sure that's flush so I can get it. And then, let's see. Give her a little bit of a grounding. What's this? I have no idea why that's two pieces. Maybe just some words. Twinkling of what, said the king. It began with T. The queen ordering off her unfortunate guests. Ooh, that's fitting. Okay, we're going to use this little piece right here. Says the queen ordering off her unfortunate guest to execution. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if it'll fit very well, but we're going to put some of it on there. I should have put her a little bit higher. I'll try to stick it underneath. Where's my pry tool? I'm going to stick it under this just a fraction. There. So I'll put it under there. Otherwise it doesn't look like she's standing on it. So I'm just trying to see. I don't want the whole thing there, but I want to get some of it. So I think from about there to there. So about here. Ink pingy. There it is. Come here. I know it's probably going to stick out the bottom some, but I'll trim it after. Come on, glue. I know I left your lid off too long. Just a little bit. A little bit too long. All right, squish in there. All right, that works. Let's see if I can get. Just need to throw some more glue back in there. All right. Oops. I smeared it. It's looking. Man, I can trim it a little. I'm tempted to trim it from this side, which I don't typically do, but I can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit better. It's not terrible. It is not terrible. All right, should I round it? Sure. Roundy thing, where are you hiding? already on like a beige paper. I'm trying to find my pen. Oh, there it is. My glue's trying to dry out on me. I need to wipe it down. Okay. All right, let's see how that fits. Not bad. All right, that'll work. Keep losing things. My desk is a little more cluttered than I like it right now. And this is just a journaling space or whatever. I could put paper, but it's just going to bulk it up more. So we're just going to leave it plain. There, that works. Good. I like that, I like that. And that is it for that little booklet. It's getting bulky, look, it is trying to move because it's bulking up. Let's see if I can get that front page glued. Pull some of these tags out just a little. And what I'm going to do, since I'm not going to copy this, I'm going to go ahead and glue this page and see if I can get it to stay, because it's trying to separate because of the bulk, and I don't want it to separate and show all that white. So I think I'm just going to try and glue it. So if I was going to copy it or anything, I wouldn't glue it, but since I'm not going to copy it, I'm just going to go ahead and try to glue it. Let's see if it can stay a little bit better. Yeah. And I'll glue that spot too, because we're not going to make that a pocket. So don't glue it if you want to take it apart again. But if you're not going to take it apart again, just go ahead and glue it. Things work a whole lot better if it's glued, honestly. And it doesn't take a lot of glue, just a little bit. There's our little card. And this one, I want this piece glued at the bottom. I'm keeping this toward the top so it doesn't hit that glue since it's fresh. And this one, not sure. Oh, there it is. This is top and bottom. Just a little bit there. And any of these places I'm gluing, you could turn into pockets. More pockets, more tucks, whatever you want. That works. I'm just seeing if there's any openings. That's sealed, that's sealed, that's sealed. All right, feels good. Feels nice and sealed up. It doesn't stay closed now because it's too bulky. But we can clip it or something. You can clip it. You can throw a piece of ribbon around it. Whatever. All right, we need to throw Stamperia stuff in here. Guess I'll probably use it again in a minute. But I don't want to lose it. All right, and then, oh, is this Stamperia too? Stamperia. This is actually Prima. Prima. Stamperia. So much stuff. Getting crowded. This is the stickers wherever they ran off to. And this is a sticker wherever they ran off to. Yeah. Leave I gotta clean up. I can't function in this mess. Is that a sticker? Does it shine? Nope. Alright, we're gonna get to our belly bands, guys, before I run out of time. Hopefully they won't take too long. I don't know. The one belly band I want to do will take a little while. Alright, now I'll go in here temporarily. Do y'all know where I put the stickers? Oh, I do not. There it is. I found it. All right. Belly bands, belly bands, belly bands, belly band. We're going to close this up with something, okay, before I go on. Do I want any more words? That's good. I think it's all right. We could put a little charm on it if you wanted. That'd be fun. Wouldn't it be fun? Ooh, tempting. Tempting to put a little charm on it. You could dangle a charm from like that. I don't know. We're not going to get all into that, or I won't get anything done today. If I try to do another thing, I'm going to get sidetracked, and you know me. Sorry. I'm like, squirrel, stop what you're doing. Okay. Right, my Zine folder. What can I close this with? I think just a little clip or something. Maybe one of the... I don't know if the Tim Holtz ones are big enough, guys. I think they're going to be too small. I really don't think they're going to be big enough. We'll see. Might be big enough. Ooh, it is big enough. Awesome. There we go. Little Tim Holtz clip on there. They're so tiny. They're so teeny, 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 tiny. Look at that thing. It's so small. But it does fit on there. So that'll hold it closed. Cute. Cute. We'll throw it somewhere in the journal at some point. I don't know where yet. Probably in a pocket or something. As we get to that point, I'm going to zoom back out before I forget. And they're all off screen. So, for our belly bands, let's see. We have this. We have circles. Where did I put the circles? We have a piece of fabric that I sewed. And I'm finding my circles. They're in LineDotArrow stuff. There. Okay. So LineDotArrow has some freebies on her website, I guess. I don't remember where they were. Just go to one of her YouTubes and you can probably figure it out. But if I can figure it out, I'll link it or something. But she has freebies. I don't remember what what you have to do to get the freebies. I don't know. I assume you just maybe subscribe or something. I don't know. I really can't remember. But she has these little circle things. They're just little punch outs. I thought I had a page of them, but it wasn't punched out. I think I punched them all out. Right, so a bunch of them. So we're going to use those, and we're going to make a little belly band. I just need, what do I need? Cards. That was in Stamperia. Okay, this is for a different one. I'm going to try to get to both of them. Alright, so for this one, this is just a Stamperia scrap like this, and I just threw a piece of lace on it, sewed around the edge. It's a belly band, but I might do more to it. I don't know. This one I'm going to do more to. This is the same thing, but I just sewed around it. They're just some scraps from their scrapbook paper. these are LineDotArrows, and they're on a sheet with a whole bunch. In her freebies, you can go get one. Like I said, I'll try to find the link. I'm sure that she has a link somewhere. Anyway, so lots of pictures. Some are repeats. Some I chopped in half because I printed it. She does A4, guys, so they're not going to print on your 8.5 by 11. You'll have to play with that and figure it out, but that's why it looks like that. And then I want the cards from Stamperia. Let me find my Stamperia pack again. Cards. Right, cards in here. So we got LineDotArrows, little circles. Possibly that. You could use anything small, really. But for this, I think I want cards and possibly one thing with words. It might be too big. I'm trying to find cards first. Cards. So, I've got a bunch cut out already, so I'm trying to get all the ones I have cut out. I don't need but a few of them, but I'm not sure which color I want. It's going to kind of depend how it starts looking as I create it. Every adventure requires a first step, maybe. 10 hearts, flowers, and more cards. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to get stuff out of the way. So, what you want to do is start creating your little belly band. So first you need to know how big your belly band needs to be. So grab a page that you want to put it on, measure it. I prefer for belly bands to be on the stiffer pages. It doesn't always work out like that. Sometimes I have to put them on a page that's not super stiff. And it's usually okay. It's usually not a huge deal. I don't know if I want to put them on that. It's too busy. I have a feeling it's going to be in the second book. So probably this one maybe. Maybe this one. I don't know. It's probably going to have to be on a pink one because it's going to be too busy. I have a pink one in the front. Let me look. What's this pink one feel like? It's got all that on the back, which does stiffen it up a lot. Could probably put it there. All right, let's try that. So if I put it here, you just want to measure so you know how big your belly band needs to be. And you want to come down like 1/8 of an inch. Don't go exactly to the edge because sometimes it just doesn't end up working out. This is like 7 3/4 is where I'm safe. So I don't want to go over that. So you can mark your grid however you want to do it. Which is, I think that's what we'll do today. We're just going to mark a spot because I might as well. 7 3/4. What did I say? Did I say 7 3/8? 1, 2. So we'll just start with this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll just go 7 and almost a little over 7.5, just to be safe. I'm just going to hold my page up to that and make sure that I didn't. So I don't trust myself. Did I mess up? Nope, I'm good. All right. So I need to stay in this area. Okay. I'm going to zoom in again. Just a little. I can't zoom too much because it goes out of screen because my camera won't move. And then pick pictures that you like. So, I already have one of these made, full disclosure, that I sewed, so this will be a second one technically. So I'm going to just alternate between these things and the shapes, which I feel like I had some that weren't all clubs or spades. I feel like I had hearts and diamonds, but I don't know where they are. So we're just going to go between these. I'm just picking out pictures I like. Maybe I kind of like this one with her and the crown on her head. Don't want one more club. Do I have a spade? No, I don't have another spade. All right, that's fine. Just use a club. You know what, we'll put the spade here. We'll put the club here. All right, is that about the right height? That's about the right height. So I want to make sure I'm together enough. I might need one more. But I'm also going to put the cards, so. And then decide what you want on top, what you want on the bottom. So we're going to go about there, there, and then we're just going to grab cards. Throw some cards in here too. Just kind of mix it up a little bit. Like there. It doesn't really matter if it's all over or all under. It's kind of whatever you want, guys. Just have fun with it. But I am going to try to keep the colors. Some of these I rounded, some I did not. Kind of don't like the little points because the card itself design is rounded. I'm trying to round them. So maybe this here. Yeah, I might need one more. This here. Yeah, one more. Teapot maybe? I don't know if I want to stick with the people. I could do a teapot, I guess. I might put that on top here. Yeah, something like that. Maybe a black card. Do one of these. I'm just playing with it and trying to get something that's, you know, somewhat aesthetically pleasing. Maybe that there. That one's also not, you know, I don't want too many reds in a row that way. I almost have to do that though. Nope, nope, nope. All right, let's pull this up one. I think over the top. This one here. I guess I'm gonna have, oh, you know what? That's what I'm doing. I see what I'm doing. I'd rather them alternate. I think it'll look a little bit better. Maybe on the top. I'm not sure if I'm on the top or on the bottom. Maybe on the top. And then this one this way. Something. I'm not doing very good at tucking. That one that way. Trying to stay within my allotted space there. Let's do this 5. All right, something like that. Okay. Pull these over here. And then I might do a word somewhere. I just don't know. That's a little big. I don't have anything smaller. Do I? We're all mad here. Is that any smaller? Not really, but I do like this style better. I might put that there. You don't have to use a word, but you know, sometimes that's fun. All right, so then you gotta start trying to figure out how to glue it together. So start wherever you feel careful starting. I'm just going to start from the bottom, I think. So I'm just going to take the two like that. It doesn't take a lot of glue, just a little. Did I get any? It didn't even come out. You have to have some, obviously. So I'm just going to attempt to glue it the same as it is. I might use my tweezers to move things here and there. Try to get as close as I can to how it was. And I'm just tacking it because I can add more glue later. Right now I just want to tack it down to keep it in place. Just a little bit. And just a little bit more. Is this one there? Yeah, I think so. There. This one, something like here. But I think belly bands like this are kind of fun. Move that for a second. Oh, I didn't glue that. Well, I did, but it didn't stick. I'll do a little bit more. Trying to also keep it as straight as possible as I'm going. And trying to stay inside my tape line. That is the idea. And hopefully I will, but it's easy to get out of line. This one goes right there. Just gonna lay it back down again. Where's that go? That goes like that. Maybe. Okay, just checking my height. I'm a little bit short. Try to get this one a little bit higher. Put this here. I also got that word to go, so. Are we? Not too bad. This I think I'm going to put just right on top. I don't care if that card shows that much. Okay. So there, we're pretty close to our size. If you got off a little bit and it's not quite right, you can always add another piece. It's up to you, but let's just hold it up to our page and see how we look. I think that is fine. Okay. So, probably going to use this and my other one. I'm going to show you the other one, but I need to finish gluing this one together. So typically I will glue this or sew it to fabric or cardstock. It's actually glued pretty good. There's only a couple little spots I missed. It doesn't have to be super glued because you're going to put it on something else. You could leave it like that if you wanted. Just make sure, if you are going to leave it just like that, just make sure everything is really glued in all of its little connections. If you're not going to do anything else like so. Okay, so that makes a cute little belly band. Just glue it there and there. So that would be one way I would do it. And then this is what I did similar. Okay, so I did that, and then I took a plain piece of fabric and I sewed some bits of lace on there. So I zigzagged all the way around, just like that, and then that can go on there. So either way is fine. You can add little bits of lace to the top of this too. Let's see if I have some sitting here. I think I do. Just depends on, you know, what you want to do. If you want little bits of things, I might put a couple. See if I can get this to stick. This gauze is sometimes tricky. This is actually, I think, called crypt cloth. Something like that. It'll be fine once it dries, but messy now. A couple of bits of lace, maybe. You can embellish it as much as you want or as little as you want. It's up to you. Just kind of just let it dry before you do too much with it. I don't think blue works. What we got here? We have some fuzzy stuff. This is like just a piece of material that was super like fuzzed out, but it looks like eyelash ribbon, eyelash lace, I don't know, eyelash something, I forget what it's called. That's what it reminds me of. It's not what it is, it's just fabric. Let's see, where can I stick this? Maybe here. That could be fun. Just a little bit of something. Let that dry. Any more? Maybe one of these half ones. Y'all still with me? Everybody's being all quiet. So you get the idea. So that's one way to do the belly band. Like I said, if you want to keep it just like this, you can, or you can back it. And I'm probably just going to throw both of these in here because why not? I'll put one in one signature and one in the other signature. So I'll just leave this one here like this, I think. I don't think it needs backed. It seems like it's holding pretty good. And usually I only throw something like a piece of, like a letterhead or something, you know, some sort of writing paper behind it, but you can put just about anything behind it. So I'm going to try to glue this on here. It should stay fine. So I'm going to just do that one like that. And then you can throw, you know, something behind it. Let me see. I have something here I can throw behind it just to show you. Oh, I saw a card a while ago. A big card. Is it this one? Yes, this one. So you put something like this. Something like that. But typically I put something that's a little more bulky because sometimes these will just fall out. Especially when you're dealing with something glued like that. It doesn't tend to get as tight of a fit, so usually I will use something like a letterhead. Let me see if I have any floating around here. I haven't printed any in a while. Might have something. I'll probably just print something out later, but I do want to show you, so I'm just going to grab a piece of coffee dyed paper just to kind of give you an idea. So just a little piece of coffee dyed paper or something. This might be too tall. You could fold it one more time if you wanted, but I don't usually like to do that. And then just put it in there for a journaling spot. Okay? But I'll probably print something on a page to put in there so it's more decorative. So we'll put that one in this one, and then we'll put the other one in the other signature somewhere. Find a good. Let's see which page looks good on. I think it looks all right there. It's on the other side. Yeah. Put that there. It's going to stick out just a fraction. I think this glue will hold. I could switch to Fabri-Tac, but usually this holds okay. I'm going up a little bit because it did hang off the edge just slightly. This looks bigger than it is because it's got all those other pages behind it showing. So I think looks like just the fringe hangs off. I'm trying to make sure it's on there before I let go. I do like them sewed though, so if you have a sewing machine and you can add sewing to it, I think it really just adds something. It looks nice. So there's those two belly bands. Do I have time for the other one? I think so. We're going to try. We're going to give it a shot. See if I can run over. I hope not. All right, so I saw this one on Pink Monarch Prints. Let me see, I wrote it down. Yep, Pink Monarch Prints. She said she saw it from somebody else. I believe she said Jez, something with a C. I don't remember, but she links it in her video. So I will link the person's video I saw it on, and y'all can figure out the rest of it, because everybody sees something from everybody else, and then it gets linked 2,000 times, and you know how that goes. But I do try to at least say who I saw that inspired me to do one. So let me just get this back on here. This is done with pieces of circle that are a little bigger. These are 3-inch. These are from my journal pages, not journal pages, the actual book pages. These here, and I think, do I have any more? Yes, one more. So these are book pages from Library of Congress, and that's public domain. Y'all can go print it. These are from LineDotArrow's kit, and I just printed out one of her scrapbook pages, and I cut it out with my die cut, my 3-inch die in my die cutting machine. If you don't have a 3-inch die or a die cutting machine or anything like that, you can cut it by hand. I'm sure, you know, if you're like me, it won't be perfect, but you can do it. But you need 4, and you got to figure out what style you want to do, because basically 2 are going to go up folded and 2 are going to go sideways. So you have to kind of look at your designs and see what you think looks good. I think I'm going to put the book pages in the background, so I'm probably going to do these 2. You just fold them in half. But you do have to kind of think about your design. Oh, I really did a horrible job. I was trying to get right on that lace. I thought I had it on there, but it did not. Right there, that's better. I was trying to get where that line was. So I'll use that, and then maybe find something that looks good next to it. Maybe this one. So these are going to meet up basically like this. So you have to kind of think about what you're putting together and how it will look. Maybe that way. Let's try that. So you need 4 circles, 2 that will go this direction, and 2 that will go, I had printed these so that I could have put these on the front. Okay, but we're not going to do that today. I might do it another day. And then these, I'm going to do this direction. So these I'm printing or folding so that the direction of the words is horizontal. Also, I just can't fold a straight line. Try to get that a little bit straighter. It's not a big deal, but you know, if you're like me and you're OCD, it will bug you if it's not. Because I am horribly OCD. So that one will go there, and then this one will go on the bottom. Let's see if I can get it on the line this time. Almost. Slightly that direction. Nope, too much. There. So this will go here. Okay? So do you understand? 2 one way, 2 the other way. Then you're going to need bases. One will be the size of the circle, but in a square. And one will be a little bit bigger. Whatever color you want to do, that's fine. I'm going to pick colors that are similar to this. I've got these 2 papers. And I'm just going to do, I think I'll do the darker one in the back. So this one is going to be what forms a pocket. And it has to be 3 by 3, which is what these are. Just double check that your circle really is that. I mean, it should be, but you never know. Yes, that's 3. So 3 by 3 is what we're going to cut this piece. And that's going to go in our circle. And then this one will be, say, 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. Okay. So we're going to cut those 2. So let's do 3 by 3. It's better if it's a little too big than a little too small. So if you're unsure of the dimensions, go slightly larger. Would you stop falling? So I'm just going fraction larger. And you can just kind of hold it up and see if it looks like it's correct. You want it to fit kind of right in there, close as you can get. Like that. That's pretty good. That one. And then this one, like I said, just a little bit bigger because it's going to be behind it and it's going to stick out a little bit. So I think 3 1/4 will do. I could probably go, I don't know if I ever want to go 3 1/2. 3 1/4 will give me an 1/8 inch on all sides. And that's probably enough. I might go fraction over 3 1/4. Be 3 3/8, something like that. I'm just getting close. My measurement's so far away on this one, it's really hard to tell. And then you can just kind of hold up your other piece and see if it gives you a nice frame that you like. You just want it to have a little bit of a frame. Okay? So those are our pieces. I only watched her do it once. I hope I can remember how. I don't know. I'll keep that because I still need to know. I think my belly band's already the right size. I'm going to use this one. seems a little bit big, but let's see where we're going to stick it. Find a page it looks good on. I don't want to get too busy. Wish I had more plain pages in this, honestly. Ended up with a lot more. I just put it there. A lot more prints than I like. I don't know if this is too busy or not. Let me see. If I put that there, I'm just going to kind of try to get a quick glance at what this is going to look like. So in essence, it's going to be like this and like this. And then the two that will show the most are these colored ones. These are going to be like this and like this. Yeah, that's a little busy. I don't know if this is too busy. Maybe I should. I hate to not use that for that. Maybe I should use something else. It might be too busy. I don't know. Maybe it is. I could just use something plainer. I could use that. Should I just use this, guys? Is this too busy? It won't be sewed if I do that. I could always just keep that as a bookmark or something. And just use something plainer because I feel like it's a little busy. I might do that. All right, I'll have to think about that. Got enough room for that? Yeah, plenty of room. So I put it on there. It would look like that. Let me see if I have any other pages. Got these dots. Look like on the dots. Ooh, really crazy. What's that look like on the dots? Not as bad. I don't know. That might be all right. It's a little busy, but for some reason it works. I think. All right, maybe I'll stick it there. It's still a tad busy, but I think it's all right. All right. That probably has another side on the right too, doesn't it? Oh, it's totally different on the other side because I glued these together. So, but I like this one better. Something about the dots is okay, but the spades or whatever is not. It's too much. I'm just seeing if there's anywhere else. I mean, I could feasibly put it just on plain. I don't know if I want it on plain. I might stick it there. I'm leaning toward there, guys. I'll use the sewn one. It's not as bad on that dotted page, so we'll use that. All right. I do like the sewn, honestly. Something about sewing just really adds a lot. All right, so you start with your smaller one. You got your two things. You want to ink everything up. So, how much time? Oh my God. I'm never going to finish this in 15 minutes. Sorry, Dave. 2 weeks in a row, I went over my time, guys. You do not have to ink the back. Actually, I'm inking the back. You do not have to ink the back because you're going to have it glued down and you won't see it. So only worry about the front. You will see the inside of the front. So I'm just going to ink it on just that one side that I know is the front. And this one was this side. That also kind of helps you remember where you're putting things. And you can ink the center or not. I don't think I will because I don't think I need to. I'm just going to ink this. I might ink this though. This is going to end up being a pocket. I can't remember if they rounded the corners off. I don't think so. I'm going to say no, because then it wouldn't match perfectly. So those are on the outside, so we want to do the others first. This one and this one will go here. Okay, that works. And then this one, I'm looking at the writing. Aside from being a little crooked, I like this writing best. I'm just going to try to straighten it if I can. It's close. So close. Once I ink it, I think it'll be all right. All right. So this is going to be the top. Same thing, the inside will show. Okay, so that goes there. And this one goes the other direction. You just have to make, if you have writing or something that is directional, make sure you get it the right way, otherwise it'll look silly. It'll be all upside down. Let me ink that one there. And on the inside. The rest will be glued. I'm trying to do this really fast, so. All right, got that, got that, got that. Did I ink this? Can't remember. I'm going to just do it again real quick in case I forgot. Okay, so first step is the two that go in the bottom per se. And you just want to put glue here. Where'd my glue go? Oh, there it is. All right, glue on here. Try and go as close to your edge as you can because you're going to be putting a tag in there later and you don't want it to snag. And then line this up and make sure it'll fold. So don't get so close that it won't fold. So just make sure it folds. All right, that's the top. This is the bottom. So glue goes here. Just trying to get as close to my edge as I can. And this one goes here. Same thing, just try to seat it centered if we can. Oops, my art glitter's drying on me. All right, art glitter, you're not cooperating. Stop it. It's grabbing before I want it to grab. Try this angle. Okay. This is totally trying to grab before I'm ready. Okay. So like that. And then you want these two. Now, I think it's best to put your eyelet on first because it might be difficult to get it in the hole after. I don't know. It depends on your eyelet device, you know. But I'm going to do it first. So I'm just going to mark where I want them. So I'm going to stick them up here. Get them straight as I can. I'm just going to kind of eye it. They're going to be a little further apart because you got to come over the material. I got a little gap in there. Ideally, you don't want a little gap, but your string will hide it. All right, pencil, 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 pencil. So figure out where you want your eyelet. Remember, you got to have room for it. So I think about right here and right here. Looks about centered. Okay, so we're going to do that. Get my crocodile. Make sure my hole is clear. So this way I can open it back up, because if it's glued down, I won't be able to push it in. See how that goes past that fold mark? So you'll have troubles. You might could go from this angle, but probably you would have issues. So put your eyelet hole first. And on your eyelet. That way you can still open everything up and get to it better. Okay, and then we need an eyelet. How much time is it? We're not doing terrible. I'm getting there. All right. What color? I'll use this one. I want this color. I got a brown, and then I have a darker. I think I'll go with the brownish vintage color. I only have 2 colors that size. All right, so this goes on here. Try not to squeeze too hard this time. I either squeeze not hard enough or I squeeze too hard. If you squeeze too hard, what happens is it goes right through your paper. There we go. All right, so then we got our little eyelets on there. Now we can glue these pieces down. Okay, so just make sure you get them the right direction. Now we can glue this piece down and the other piece down. Same way we did the other 2. I'm just making a little pocket to go on top of our this spot. I think it would be easier, guys. Then you could see where you're laying it. I'm just trying to do it by feel. Try to get it in there as much as possible. Just make sure your back is nice and down. As long as your back, because you're going to be putting a tag on this side, you don't want to snag. So just make sure you get your glue as flush as possible. And you do that by getting fairly close to the edge there. If it bleeds over your edge, it's not a big deal as long as you let it dry. Just don't put your tag in if it's wet. I don't think that matters. So this goes here. I'm going to have to turn it because I can't work from that direction. Just trying to get it right in that corner. Okay. Now we have a little pocket, okay? See how that works? And then you want this as your behind piece for the tag because you're going to put something here. Okay, that's why it was a little bit bigger. And what you want to do is you don't want to glue the top, just the sides and the bottom. And I'm just inking it so it looks prettier. All right, so we're going to glue this here, here, and here, not here. Okay, so hold it where you definitely don't want glue, and glue the other 3 edges. Oh, hubby's getting in the shower. He couldn't wait any longer. Hopefully it's not too loud. I don't know if y'all hear it too much or not. All right, so try to line it up. If you're using art glitter, you got one shot at it. And make sure you're the right direction too. Yeah, that's important. If your thing is directional, it won't always be. And then you should have an opening. I'm trying to find something I can stick in there to see. There. Okay, so that's going to be an opening. And then we've got our sewn tag, which is this one. And we're going to attach it to that. Okay. And you can embellish more. I don't have time to embellish more, really. I might put some lace. I don't know. I kind of like lace. I don't know if it'll cover that up too much though. It's so pretty all on its own. I can take this tape off now. It's distracting. Let me see if I have a piece of lace that's kind of small maybe. Where's my lace box that I just made? Let's see what we've got. Where's my pen? Hold on one second. I'll try to see if I have any. I don't know if I do or not. I might have something small. If I can get this pen in there. Okay. Let's see. I have this. Is that too much? You know, it's not that distracting. That might look pretty. I do like the pink though. Let's see. I have pink. And I have this pink. I have two different types of pink. I have that one that has, hold on. Can you see that? Oh, let me move this water. Didn't need it anyway. I just got to slide everything over because I can't move my camera. Okay, I think you can see it. So I have this pink. I can put that there. I have this one. I have the brown. This is coffee dyed. These are, I think this is a, like a Liquitex ink dyed. This is a little thick. I don't think I want to use that one. This is only one-sided, so I don't think I want to use that either because it's just one-sided. What else do I have in here? I think this is the only small ones I have. Yeah, and then just more coffee dyes on there. So we think pink. I can't hear it. Oh, the shower. I was like, what? What? You can't hear me? Oh no. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's good. What do you think? I just think it brings out this pink. I think I like this one a little bit better. Okay. Me and Dawn always think alike. So many times. All right, let's see if I can fit this stuff back in here. All right, we'll do that pink. And then I gotta find something to tie it with. So let's cut this. So about there. I might trim it after. I'm gonna leave it, I'm gonna go over the edge just slightly. I may just leave it, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. So let's see. Debate where I can put my glue. I think on just each side will be fine. Usually I would sew this on, but glue works fine too. It should hold okay. I don't think I need a ton, so we got that middle piece on there already. Let's see, can I do it from this angle? If I can get hold of it. Oh my goodness. Try to do it from this angle. And then I'll turn it. Okay, my finger's clean. My fingers are very messy. Oh, there. Get it nice and flush. Doesn't necessarily matter if it hangs off a little, but I'll trim it just a bit. All right, and then this goes on the top of that. You just want to kind of center it wherever you want it. And then I would suggest putting the glue on the item and not the square. I'm going to try to get this on a grid because that way I can kind of sort of center it. Nope, not that way, this way. Yeah, I think about there. Doesn't have to be absolutely centered, but you know. And I'm just going to mark this just with a little bit of chalk just inside. That way I can throw glue in that area. I'm just going to really load her up with glue. Pretty good. Remember, our pocket is not in this section, so it doesn't matter. Pocket is in the other section. So get you a decent amount of glue on there. If you've got a mark, you can kind of try and center it. So I am going to attempt to center it. It doesn't absolutely have to be perfect, but we'll try to get close. And push her down. And I haven't made a tag. You know, we'll make a tag next time, guys, for it, but I usually put a little tag in there. Okay, so that goes like that. And then, here, I'll just pull something else so you can see. I think this is too big, but well, it almost fits. So a little tag will go in here. This is a little bit fat. I'll make something next time. And then we need a little line of string or something. What do I have? Jute, I have string, I have twine. Maybe this twine. I want something fairly small. I don't want it too bulky. So we'll put twine in there, and I'll put some things inside later. I think I'm going to glue. Well, I'm not going to glue it yet because I don't know where I'm going to cut it. Anyway, y'all get the idea. So tie it down. Just off a little bow. That's a horrible bow, and the string does not. The string is one of those strings that doesn't tighten. Let's try this one. I don't like strings that won't tighten. Do you know what I mean? They're like, it's like trying to tie polyester string. This really needs to be glued or something. I'll throw a little glue on there. It's not going to hold immediately, but it's unraveling. How long? I feel like that's probably too long. We'll go here. If I can get this glue to hold, it will at least not unravel on me. I could tie a knot too, but I don't know. I don't think it looks as good. There. I know this string will tie. This is like possibly cotton cording or something. Cotton twine, probably. Get my fingers in there. Where is it? I don't know, this isn't ideal either, maybe. I may have to play with my strings and see what else I have. I'm not feeling that one either, but you get the idea. All right, let's find our page. Where do you think it was? Is it that one? I think it looks okay there. Is it a fraction busy? Yeah, it's a fraction busy, but I don't think it's too bad. It's a little bit long. I have room to trim. I'm going to trim it just a tiny bit. My sewing is longer on this side. I'm just going to trim it. Let's see. Yeah, crooked anyway. I don't want to trim that side because it doesn't have as much room. I think that'll work. All right, and then just glue it down as you do a normal belly band. Make sure you're the right direction, of course, if you're directional. Zoom back out. Wrong way. There we go, guys. What do you think? Cute? I think it's cute. I think it's a really cute little pocket belly band. So you got a couple of belly band options today. We finished up our little zine. And we are good. A mess. Horrible mess everywhere. So that should dry fine. Once it dries, then I can stick something under there, put a little tag in there, and fill the inside with some goodies. So I will do all that later. But that is our project. Got a little zine. I don't know if I can get to that other page. I'll try to pick one of these. Let's see. Where's that belly band? There it is. I'll just lay all these out here so you can see what we did today. A little bit messy, but all right, guys, that's it. I ran a few minutes over, but we got it done. All right, y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. I don't know what's happening on Sunday, guys. We are still having some family health issues, and it's very, very bad, and it's required. Basically, I'm having to babysit the 3 grandkids so that things can be done. So I may not be here Sunday because I don't know if I'm going to be needed that day. If I am able to, I will let y'all know and try to post something, but don't count on it. So I will see you the next time, whenever that is. It will either be Sunday or Wednesday, most likely Wednesday. But until then, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you. Okay, bye-bye.